What will $1 million get you in Austin, Texas, and where can you get it? Today, I thought what we could do is look over some different properties in really popular areas and compare new builds versus resales in those areas for around $1 million. I'm excited to hear your feedback and which one you would prefer. If you're new here, I'm Jacqueline Roland, your go-to Austin realtor. If you have any questions about any other particular areas or price points, feel free to reach out. You can text me here, and yeah, let's jump into it. All right, y'all, so I pre-selected some homes, and again, I'm going to show you more new builds compared to resale homes, just so you can kind of see what you can get, you know, a little bang for your buck. So let's start here in Hyde Park. Hyde Park is one of the oldest and most popular neighborhoods in Austin, Texas. It's probably less than 10 minutes to downtown. Here's what I didn't notice right off the bat is this is a duplex. They marked it as a single family home. So there would be a shared wall. It's a brand new build. You can see it's very black and white and narrow. So if you're ever buying a new home in an established area, they're going to do one of two things. They're going to either split the lot and make 2 units like they did here, or take the whole lot, but you're going to definitely pay a really big premium. So since they're splitting the lot, they can't build wide, they have to build up. So a lot of times you'll see 2-3-story homes in these areas. But super cute. Look at that shower, is beautiful. Kitchen's gorgeous. And then you can see here, this is the 3rd bedroom. See how they took the attic and built it out and made it a bedroom. So you're gonna see that quite a bit. Also, this wouldn't be great for you if you want a big yard. You can see it's a decent sized yard, but if you want something larger, you might have to go with a resale home. And don't ask me why. Actually, I need to find out. I see so many new builds that they don't have a garage. They have a carport. And it kind of blows my mind. $1 million, I would think you'd want a garage. But moving on, so let's look at the resale home in, where are you? In Hyde Park. Oh, here it is. So here's the resale home. This is $950. You can see it actually doesn't look that big, but it's 1,900 square feet. And this is a good example of having the whole lot. Obviously, it's a much older home, but let's look at the photos. See, it's completely been renovated. It's so cute. I actually really love this because it has a little bit more character, in my opinion. Look at the stained glass. How pretty is that? That floating vent. I love it. They did a really, really nice job on the renovation. It's a little bit louder, so if you don't like that, that's easy to change. But you can see here, now if you did something like this with a resale, you're gonna have a lot more space. And this even has a little ADU. How cute is this? Oh, I love that. So this is great because you can use that for some passive income if you want to do like an Airbnb or like a midterm rental or something like that. So what do you think between the new build and this home? Which one is your favorite? Let's see what year this was built. 1932. That's the difference. So one was built 2025. This one was built 1932. Okay, so now let's go to the east side. The east side is really close to downtown. Let me just show you here. So this is all of the east side, and here is downtown here. So really, really, really great location. And this home is built 2023. And just kind of like we talked about with the last one, notice that they're building up versus out because it's going to be on a smaller lot. Now, with that being said, it is 2,300 square feet. So it's a good size, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. See, to me, this is adorable. If you don't need a lot of yard space, this is perfect. You have a good amount of yard, you have a covered patio, but it will just be a lot less maintenance. And it's new, so everything's brand new. You don't have to worry about that. Look how adorable this is. I love it. I love this shower tub combo. This was my favorite thing. I used to have this in a condo I lived in, and it was just the best. See how close you are to downtown. You even have a little downtown view. So that is going to be the new build. And this one actually does have a garage, a 1-car garage. Okay, now let me show you the other home on the east side. And just because it's priced at this doesn't necessarily it's worth that amount. But this home is surprisingly not on that big of a lot either. It's only 0.08, which is a tiny lot, $950. They're really probably trying to cash out on more of the land value, but I'm just gonna say it is priced too high. So let's take a look. So you can see, they've done some renovations, which don't look bad. I don't know why they would keep carpet. We all know nobody really is into carpet anymore. And that is all the photos that they give us. So for $950 compared to the other one that we saw, I think it's a no-brainer, in my opinion, unless you're gonna really do some major renovations. And in fact, on the east side, I probably would purchase a new build over a resale, just personally, because I would know that there would be a lot of work that would need to go in to a resale unless it's already completely done. Okay, now let's go 78704. Let's start with the resale first. This area is hot. This is where like South Congress and South Lamar is, also very close to downtown. Again, I want to show you the central places first, but you can see here, this is how you know, like the south side from the north side is whatever crosses the river. So you can see here, very close to downtown. Let's check out the photos. So this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, almost 2,000 square feet, and super adorable, like nice and open. You can tell they've done quite a few renovations. The flooring might not be everybody's cup of tea. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Kitchen's a little dated, but still really cute. And this one's priced at $925. Definitely the bathrooms can use a little bit of loving, but super cute. Look at that deck. And again, now, especially in this area, the lots are really large if you're buying a resale. This is probably, let's say like a 1/4 acre, but let's just double check really quick before I tell you that. Almost, so 0.21 acre here. And this was built in 1959. Okay, now let's look at a resale. Sorry, not a resale, a new build in 04. Where is my new build? Oh, it's right here. Okay, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1,600 square feet. So, you might have to compromise on the size for around the same price at $950. Let's look at the photos. But you can see it's adorable. New builds, I feel like they're hard to beat. Maybe not so much in the city, but as we go further out, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I love that they're doing this because there's not a lot of space on the lot size. They're really starting to utilize putting in balconies. And some are really large. Not only does it give you a great view, but it just gives you more outdoor space because that's something really important in Austin. Okay, let's head to Southwest Austin. So let me show you really quick on the map here with the areas that I picked. So this is Hyde Park, this is the east side, and this is 78704. So these are the ones that we've already looked at. So I'm going to take you Southwest Austin, and these two areas filter to the Dripping Springs ISD, which is a really highly rated school district. And then these two over here filter to Lake Travis ISD, which is also a very highly rated school district. So if you have kids or a big family, you want more space and you want to be in a really great school district, these two areas, what I would say would be definitely one of the top places to be. And let's see what we get you here. So this one is in Pardon Ranch. Let me just make sure. Yeah, Pardon Ranch. Brand new build. And look how gorgeous. This is Highland Homes. I'm sorry, I just want to show you this way so you can kind of browse. But look how beautiful. So nice. I love that white oak. I love the wide plank, the windows. It's just beautiful. And now this is 3,239 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. Here's the great thing with these builders in these larger communities with these larger builders, it's priced at 1.75, but let me tell you, they will have really, really, really great incentives. I'm talking they might buy down the rate. We can definitely get money off of the asking price. We can get money for closing costs. So anytime you're kind of further outside of the city, beating a new build is just, it's going to be hard to beat versus going, say, resale. So again, 1.75. Let's jump to this resale one. This is in Belterra, gorgeous neighborhood. And you're going to see here what you're going to trade for one versus the other is definitely on this one going to be the view. So they're priced just right at $1 million. Look at that view. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I love the wood planks. The darker kitchen. It's actually kind of coming back. But you can see it's a little bit older of a house, but still really beautiful versus the other one. And again, you're just going to have those really great views. Now here will be the difference is here we're negotiating with the seller, not the builder. So you're probably going to get a better deal, even though it's priced $75,000 higher. You're going to probably get a much better deal with the new build. Okay, let's head over to the Lake Travis area. Let's start here. Just a little over $1 million. This is the resale home. You can see, obviously, once you start getting further out from the center of the city, you're going to get a lot more space. So if you have a big family, this would be the way to go. 4,256 square feet. This one has a pool, which is great here in Austin because it is hot, and that will just make for a lot of fun days with the family. So you can see here, gorgeous lot. I love that it backs to the greenbelt. So you have that nice wooded area, no back neighbors. Again, kind of with the other house, you know, a little bit darker of a kitchen. The tile floors, it's a bit dated, but still beautiful. I mean, you're going to get all of that space. Look at this outdoor living situation. That is prime. It's such an extension of the house. So it's just something that we really love here in Austin. Oh, and you got a little swim up bar. Okay. Well, we love that. Okay, I got cut off, but drop a comment. What do y'all think about this house? And now let's compare it to the new build in this area. So let me see. This is in Province. This is a beautiful neighborhood. All of these neighborhoods have really great amenities. This one's going to be a little bit smaller, right about 38,000 square feet. But you got the 3-car garage, which is great. And look at this. Like, look how nice and wide open this is. 20-foot ceilings. The kitchen, I have to say, the kitchen looks a little bit small for such a large house. Do you agree? But like all these windows and natural lighting, the tray ceilings, soaking tub. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Very white. You could definitely add a little bit of character in there. But another great backyard where you don't have any back neighbors. It just backs to the greenbelt, which we love. And then this community has a really nice community pool and hike and bike trails. So you don't get the pool, but you get a very upgraded, brand new house. What do y'all think? What do you think about this one versus the other one? Okay, just one more time for reference. This was a Hyde Park here, a little bit north of downtown. The east side, obviously east of downtown. This we often refer to as 78704, but this is where South Congress, South Lamar is, and Zilker Park, which we love. So if you want something more central, these are really popular areas. And then again, this is Southwest Austin, really kind of dripping on the edge there of Driftwood and Dripping Springs, and then the Lake Travis area. All right, y'all, so that's what $1 million can get you in Austin. Drop a comment of which area was your favorite and where you would drop $1 million. Or if you want a different price point and different area, let me know. I can make another video or we can chat. Again, my name's Jacqueline Roland, your go-to Austin realtor. Thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you at the next one. Bye.